game 2 of Arya versus Talose. It is 1-0 in favor of Talose, so Arya needs to get that win here. If she loses this game, she is out of the main event. We have Jess Mirror in this map that is called 140,000 Ways to Die, because that was the map ID. Map made by Boom. And yeah, we have Arya again in the slimes down here in the south, with Jess and Talose in the purple lightning, again with his favorite color, with Jess also in the north. So Jess Mirror, I wish I could like flip the side that the armies are looking towards, but yeah, it's not possible. It seems to me like they're going for fastest income, so nothing crazy. And Arya, instead of making a tank, she decides to go with an artillery, which I think is nice because you can go and lock the com tower, but I don't think it's going to be in time, just because this infantry is keeping this capture. So Talose is going to try to guarantee the com tower cap. And Arya doesn't seem to be doing that. Like, this infantry was here, right? And instead moved over here instead of going towards this road. So Talose could make an artillery or a tank, I guess, and try to deny the com tower, and then it could be 1-0 com tower in favor of Talose. So that's a big deal. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, and this infantry is going to be in range to interrupt. Okay, so Arya is actually not going to get that capture. She's just going to try to deny this com tower. I mean, this tank, does it reach 2, 4, 6? It doesn't. Okay, so yeah, I think Arya can definitely just interrupt, put her artillery right here, but she does have to start making tanks. And the thing is that she has 12k. Like, she needs a tank to defend from this other tank, or some kind of unit count, but she also needs a tank on this side to defend from this tank. So, very tricky situation she's put herself in. Wow, and she's not gonna go for the interrupt. Huh. Wow. Okay. Wow. Not going for the inter. That's pretty crazy. I don't know. Anyways, that's what we have. So I think she's just gonna get this city. From what Tejas had said last time, the city seemed to be very, very contested. So maybe she's trying to get that really quickly. We've also seen how quickly it devolves into fighting for this corner area, right? Like, whoever can control this is pretty strong because there's 3 cities. She's gonna go for this really awkward Jess infantry interrupt, right? Putting this tank in range, but it's fine. It is chained, so this is gonna be fine for Arya. And I think it's nice because it guarantees this denial of the capture. There's no infantry from Talose to sustain it. We'll see if Talose is going to be able to deny this com tower from Arya, though. She is going to be fighting at a firepower disadvantage. And okay, he's going to pull back. Not going to keep doing the capture instead. Just going to get the kill there. And we're gonna get, I mean, I guess this whole artillery thing was to get a shot on this infantry. We still have this one that's healthy, that's gonna go and start capturing. And now we have a good amount of infantry as the infantry flood starts moving forward. We got that unit count to protect the artillery, very nice. Everything is protected. We're gonna get a first strike there. Ooh, that must have been a good roll. That's a Jess infantry good roll. And just gonna park on the cities. Yeah, I guess because there's the support of this tank. And Talose just making tanks. Tanks. We'll probably see a double tank build this turn. He's actually gonna go and, whoa, KO that. Wow, nice find. I mean, you can still take it out and then attack with this tank, but he's gonna bring this tank and this other one. But this other tank, I'm not sure that this is really that good for Talose. I think Arya can clear this 5 HP, attack with this one over here, and then sure, this one can attack this guy, but it's going to be attacking from a road or plains, and it is within 2 turns of this base, and not within 2 turns of any of these 2. So I think it's going to be beneficial. And she is chaining, like there is a tank chain right here, so I don't think that he should get into this fight. But we'll see. And actually, well, Talose not even going for this capture, so he's just like understands that there's a lot of infantry coming in that are probably gonna threaten the com tower, perhaps the corner, and he's like, you know what? It's not worth it to get the city and then get my infantry killed and then flip. I'm just gonna rather go for this city. Base light is, yeah, you have such low infantry count. So if we're gonna attack from over here from the plains, bring that other tank. Whoa. Why there? Oh, I guess it has to be there to protect this guy. Oof. This guy can attack from the city. I guess you wouldn't want to because you're gonna make a tank right here. Gonna not really start a capture. Just gonna sit on this tile really. I think that's fine. There's no way for Talose to clear it without it being this infantry that he wants it to be used over here, or this tank gets shot. So yeah, nice. Guarantees that she can then step on this com tower next turn. So let's see. Talose, do you attack a tank? He can reach this one. Perhaps he changed the attack over here. Like you put this tank over here, and then you attack this one over here. Okay, so now go for that capture. Okay, you know, he's just gonna pull that back and then attack that one. Doesn't get the kill, but doesn't get the kill. Wow. Even with the extra com tower, that's surprising. But we're gonna start this capture, and there's no infantry from Arya in this area, so she's not gonna be able to interrupt this for free. And there's only one single infantry man. All the infantry are over here for Arya, so really banking a lot over here, but her tanks are being chained in this area, so there's a little bit of a disconnect here by the army from Arya. She's going to finish that off. Now she's going to start that capture on the com tower, and she's going to position that artillery very nicely there. There is now an infantry in range from Talose to interrupt, but I think this artillery is going to be so that eventually in 2 turns he can lock down the com tower. We'll see if he's able to hold that. There is quite a lot of infantry here for Arya, and gets that first strike there. Yeah, I wasn't really liking this whole tank thing. It was some cute tactics there by Talose, but not sure if it's paying off. He's gonna keep rolling here. Wow, okay. It is still within 2 turns of this base, and now it's really awkward after the mounts. But I think he can block here with his infantry. Maybe he'll do that, because then Arya would have to use 2 tanks to clear the infantry just to get a tank shot over here. Okay, and he's gonna tap here, interrupt the com tower, and he is gonna block. Okay, nice. These positionings by Talose, classic Talose. Just great user of those tiles. Just knows where to put stuff. Yeah, infantry gets blown out of the earth by this artillery. And just gonna put down there to protect it. And I don't think there's any way that Talose can stop the com tower capture. Oof. Wow, so now the com tower defense is gonna get flipped. Gonna bring the copter towards the side over here. Usually the best place for the copter is over here. Got all these mountains, but I think it's in response to this copter, kind of. I think Arya's trying to respond copter with copter. And now we have a medium tank. No neo tank. Maybe for now. So we have a medium tank. Semi would be proud. First medium tank of the day, I think. No. I think this is the second one. We have, whoa, the double artillery build here by Talose. That is that's a build right there. Time-wise, doing really good time management by Arya. But yeah, there you go, boom, getting that com tower flip, and Talose gonna try to get this one. Doesn't have an artillery in place yet to defend it, so I'd assume that we're gonna go. Yeah, Tarya's just gonna go and interrupt that, get some more infantry attacks, but she doesn't have many more infantry. So after this, if Talose decides to keep attacking and join and stuff, she'll have to, wow, even chaining medium tanks. She's gonna have to start sending vehicles. I think Talose might just give up on this area perhaps and send all of these artillery down here. I have the medium tank chain. Man, Arya is so funny. We have now 3 infantry from Talose, so that's going to be a good enough of a force to defend these cities perhaps. Gets a poke over here, which is out of range of this tank. Also got to be careful for those powers, right? They're very, very close to the normal power. Copter gonna, oh, Gonna get an attack in range of this copter, so perhaps gonna try to get that anti-air in range. It's gonna be really awkward, I think, to protect it though. Maybe over here, so it goes 2, 4, 6, 7 with a power. Yeah, there we go. So he's kind of banking on getting the power really, because there's no way to attack this copter if it attacks from here. Okay. And now we're starting to respond. Talose gonna respond to that medium tank chain with his own. But he does have 3 artillery, so he shouldn't have a problem with dealing with perhaps a single medium tank, but double medium tank can be a problem. Remember, they're really good at clearing tiles. They one-hit KO infantry, I think, on planes with a com tower, and especially Jess infantry. Might be on a forest, the Jess with a com tower. No, I think it's on planes. It's guaranteed on planes, something like that. Okay, we're gonna sacrifice that to get that little bit of damage. Is it? Whoa, something in the medium tank. Okay, I think that's fine. Wow, gets the clear. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And now gets the attack there. If she's able to clear that and put a tank, no. But these artilleries are not in range just yet. Wow, we keep having the medium tank chain. What is going on? Man, Arya is so fun to watch. The builds she does are so funny. And we have the infantry stream over here towards the top and the medium tank chain towards the left. So now we do have the power. It is clearly to get this attack there. And this tank is gonna get that attack. Okay, and to kill that, I think he's gonna try to clear all the light vehicles. Maybe put the artillery right here in this forest to deter this medium tank. There goes the copter. Bye-bye. And then, okay, clearing all the infantry. Gonna somewhat block there, and yeah, just what is this? Oh my god! Boom, 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 boom! Triple artillery threat, and nothing here to lock down here though, which I'm not a big fan of though, because you are taking out one tank and you're probably gonna lose both of these. So not a favorable trade here for Talose. But I think perhaps he was just going for like a big power move to take out as many vehicles from Arya before her power, and now this might be a response super from Arya, and this can be pretty bad. This medium tank could reach next turn with a super and take out these guys, so this could be a big clear up of vehicles by Arya next turn. Gonna have to position everything really far away. This tank is like, he put this tank so far away that this tank cannot reach with a super. And we do have the medium tank chain now to respond to the medium tank chain from Arya. What is this game? Semi is probably like cracking up right now. And okay, Arya's gonna, I think she's gonna try to get the super and clear that anti-air. Not that she needed really, but I think it's more so to free this up and be out of range of the artilleries. And wow, she's not gonna go for the super. She's gonna use the power. I think it's fine because this one still reaches this tank, right? So there we go. 1 down, 2 down, almost 3, and an infantry. So these medium tanks are uncontested. So 3 tanks and an anti-air went down. Still not looking that bad for Talose though. Over here, he still has triple artillery and has the medium tanks coming. But over here now, the big ball of baby Uziums are starting to accumulate and starting to pose somewhat of a threat. There's no way for Talose to break through and attack here, really, the artillery, so a nice setup here. She still needs another turn, but this is pretty nice. She has more infantry, and we still have that infantry stream. Look at that, the conga line of infantry, and she has the com tower advantage, as well as clearing those infantry. Now it's going to be really tough for Talose to get this com tower. There's no way that he can get this one, right? Really, like... she can just interrupt from the mountain, artillery, whatever, copter. So he should bank on trying to getting this one. I think if you don't get the com tower early, very hard to get it back. Unless you can flip like Arya did. I think maybe Talose needed an earlier artillery to lock down the com tower. But yeah, it's just not happening. I think perhaps Talose might be able to get the city. So that might put him in the income lead just very slightly. Unless Arya is able to flip this, and Talose really plunging in. Wow, very bold. I'm not loving this. So all these light tanks, like, we're just gonna block. Oh, very, very bold here. And Arya even has the advantage of the charge. But also, wow, slipping in this capture right here. It looks like Arya didn't notice that. If only this infantry, it would have moved to this shoal instead of this one. It would have been range to interrupt. So Talose is going to be able to sneak in a flip there, which is pretty strong. Remember, this city is pretty contested. It's very hard to capture. So good find there by Talose and missed opportunity by Arya. Looks like I thought perhaps Arya was going to go in and clear some artillery, but perhaps not. Looks like she's thinking about what to do with this medium tank. Okay, it's just gonna go safely outside of range of those artillery. Really great job by Talose with those artillery. Not really providing any chance whatsoever for Arya to attack them. So they're not getting any shots, but they're still like marking their territory. And now you have the medium tank chain. 2 medium tanks against 3, but these two have 3 artillery. So Talose this is a great turn now. He's gonna have capture city, capture com tower, and the flip. Flip. Get that flip. Come on, man. Oh. What? What? Why are you not getting the flip? That's crazy. Okay, I do not understand that. What? I guess because maybe he thinks, okay, if I get it, then he's just gonna tank, infantry, take it out, start the capture again, and then I'd be forced to like send a medium tank or whatever. Maybe that's why. And he's just happy to have 1 property lead because he got it right here. But now she's able to get this flip, so now they're equal. Now they're equal in properties. I don't know. I feel like maybe Talose, if he is also sending these troops back, he could potentially bring this artillery and lock it down. But oh well, that is not what happened. And actually, wait, oh, they're not tied. It's actually on the lead for Arya. So Arya has 19 versus 18, just because Talose doesn't have this city right here. Wow, that is wow. What a turn of events. It was looking good for Talose, then it wasn't, then it was, and now it isn't again. Just gonna pull back over here. I think it makes sense because there's no infantry here from Arya. You have 3 medium tanks and a copter, but this guy is a 5, so it's gonna take a while for it to be healthy enough to pose any threat. Talose does have 4 of them here. He wants to make sure to have some healthy ones over here. Got a nice little shot there with a medium tank. But that'll be it probably, as Arya's gonna bring those medium tanks to respawn. Okay, accumulation of army over here, gonna stall it out. Gonna point at those properties. I think she's happy to have the income lead, property lead. Gonna have this guy just resting there, repairing, you know, get some food, get all nice and healthy, and then be in range of interrupting this city. As Talose is gonna move in to try to go for that city, as Arya's pulling back. I think Talose is gonna need a copter, like yes or yes, in this area, just to counter this copter. But what's Talose's game plan now? He's on the clock. It's been 17 days already, and Arya has the lead on the property count, just because she was able to sneak in this capture right here. So I think I don't think Talose can get any of these. Like with this accumulation of army, this artillery positioning, it's going to be so tough. The powers are still active, and they are not using them. They're going to hold on to them until the perfect moment to attack. I think Arya just needs to make sure to deny the city. We're somewhat getting close to day limit, so I think she just has to defend those cities she has. It can be tough to protect this one, I think, for Arya. So maybe this is the objective for Talose. This city or this city. Oh, and there's a recon. Yeah, you're right. Not sure why the recon, but hey, it's just so. And okay, Talose is going to start this capture. Let's see if he's able to block enough to guarantee the capture. I don't think so. Copter is going to be... Okay, he's going to join the copter to get a little bit of extra cash. make sure that the copter can't attack it. I think it still can if you use the medium tank here, but then you're sacrificing the medium tank onto the artilleries. Shifting another one. Okay, so now there's support. These two are in the middle. This tank is just gonna sit on that city, and he's gonna make a Neo tank. Wow, Talose beat Arya into the Neo game. And just gonna sit here, gonna have these two in position to capture that, but nothing in range of these. So yeah, he's definitely banking on try to go for this city, try to force the army from Arya to go one side or the other and try to get this city. This is gonna mean a tie though if Talose gets this. Okay, meantime, I'm gonna clear that. I think. Okay, just an interrupt. I think she's just going for the copter interrupt on that infantry. Brings the anti-air. It is a power away of protecting that copter. And I think this is great. Arya always keeping everything away from the artillery range, right? Okay, not now, but it is just an infantry. Just really respecting those artilleries from Talose. The fact is though that this medium tank is going to be hard to deal with. I know you have two artillery, but medium tanks are still kind of strong. It's hard to defend from a medium tank if you have no unit count. So that's why he's been sending so many over here. And we have double copter anti-air. She's gonna, oh, very nice. I love when people do this. Gonna put a copter here, which is the only unit that can be attacked by Talose, just to delay a little bit more the threat of this. So this is gonna force Talose to bring an anti-air or bring the copter or something. I think you can just bring the copter and try to take it out with that. It is a just copter though, so we're gonna get that shot there. Copter attack, boom. Oh, look at that, just copter. I guess because of the chip damage. Gonna clear. But yeah, has to be a bit careful here because got a medium tank, got an anti-air as well with a power can clear an infantry. So gotta be pretty careful. Arya might have a pretty strong turn here. I think she can just shoot for day limit really. It's day 20. You see now the copter's in range to try to take this out. I think this anti-air could just go back over here. I'm gonna try to clear that. Doesn't go through. Gonna bring that anti-air. Yeah, I think this anti-air can just go up here, right? There's no more copters, and you have this anti-air already over here. So now you pull back the copter. And she has the artillery pointing at that city, so it's ready to interrupt. There we go. Copter goes back. It is out of range. Yeah. She has. Look at how many infantry are in range of that city. Like, man, you are not gonna get that city. There you go. The anti is also gonna go over there. Very nice position as well. It is out of range from. Not out of range of a super though. But still, it's looking much better for Arya. Although, no, yeah, in all counts, really. Wow, in charge, income, army value as well. So doing a really great job. And then, okay, Talose is going to attack over here. Just really trying to squeeze those units into here. It's kind of really awkward, right? You can't really send them through this way. He has to go through the back, so it takes a little bit more time. You got all these medium tanks pointing at this area, so he can't really send stuff over here. Has to be over here. Okay, gets that clear. I'm betting Talose is not going to start a capture right now. He's going to wait to the perfect moment. Try to get as much of an army lead possible, and then start a capture. That's just classic Talose. Just capturing right before day limit. But we're getting very close. Day 21, guys. Day 21. Oof. Okay. Weird change of position here by Arya. Instead of a horizontal, now a vertical line. Not pointing at that property anymore. A little bit more of an aggressive stance as well, as she's kind of breaking this passageway for Talose. Let's see. With a triple medium tank, anti-air infantry. Okay, she's gonna bank a lot of funds, it seems like. I think we know what Arya's gonna build next turn. Also, you can make a battleship here, and wow, Talose gonna go for power. So this is it. This is it, guys. This is gonna be the turn that Talose needs. He needs a turn right here to demolish the army and flip a property. The thing is that he's not even in range of this. So okay, he's gonna take out this artillery. Boom. Okay, he's gonna go for a power move. He's just gonna try to take out stuff. Takes out that anti-air. Okay, first strikes that. He cannot clear that. Just gonna block. Okay. Gonna block. Another artillery here, like really locking down this area. Neo tank. Okay, gonna take out that infantry. The thing is that this is not even enough. Like, this will get him a tie. It is not gonna get him a win. Not even having an infantry in range of that city. Wow. He's really banking on sending everything down here. Like, he wants to perhaps go for an HQ capture. I don't think that could go through. I think he's banking on a tie, but I would not recommend that. And here we have the response overdrive by Arya. This is going to be brutal. This is going to demolish the army. I think maybe Talose knew that there was just no way, because you can just see it by yourself. This is just brutal. Oh, okay, nice sacrifice to guarantee the kill there. Now the Recon can attack the artillery. Wow, very nice. Wow, this is the GG. I think there's very strong. You do have this artillery and this Neo tank, but you have 4 medium tanks by Arya, and no way of capturing, right? You have the single infantry, which Arya can just go and tap that infantry. Okay, she doesn't. Okay. And moving forward over here as well, like even putting the helicopter in range of this copter because she has an anti to support, just classic things. Getting overrun over here in this area, having this one is in range of the city, she could start flipping. Not that she needs to flip anything really, but when I get that attack, I think it's over for Talose. I think it's honestly over. He's gonna try to attack. He uses the other power, but okay, gets a clear, gets the Neo tank. Oof, nice hit there, but he was able to clear 2 medium tanks, and he decides to tap out. Wow. Arya doubters in shambles. Exactly, Kagak. Wow. Good game by Arya. That was very cool. Stats, KD, very similar. Actually, more deaths for Arya. Wow. I think I liked the early opening by Arya. I was kind of confused about the not getting that, but it worked out in the end for her to then get this com tower. It was interesting how she sent all the infantry towards the top and then just tanks towards the side. Usually that's kind of a bad thing, but and then yeah, just like chaining medium tanks over here on the left, just like very strange stuff. But being able to pull a win against Talose, who is like one of the kings of the site, right? Talose is like a big tournament player, always getting wins or getting to the finals at least. He's like known for getting to the finals of many tournaments. Wow, pulling that win in this way was very impressive. She even made a bomber. I think to take out the Neo tank. The medium tank chain. Wow, impressive. Let's go to 13. Look at that. The triple medium tank chain, and didn't maybe I think the problem was Talose plunging in on this attack. Not here. Here, this turn. I did not like this turn. I think this turn was kind of bad because I think he takes out what, a tank and a copter. That's it. He takes out a tank and a copter, maybe injures a few infantry, but then Arya is able to boom take out, what is it, a tank, 2 tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vehicles. Okay, not this one. 4 vehicles. So Talose killed 2 vehicles in the last turn, and then Arya destroyed 4. And now Talose, what does he do? He takes out 2 more. But this is like so close to the base as well. Like, good job by the artillery, and good job also by getting this com tower, also getting this corner property. But she was doing such a great job over here, and then more tanks getting killed. Like, those 2 extra kills that Talose got, that's 2 extra kills for Arya. So in the end, it ended up being like a 4 vehicles kills for Talose and then 6 vehicle kills for Arya. Oof. Yeah, and that's it. And like that's all that Talose could really do. So then he had to pull back. So in the end, like now Arya was ahead by 2 vehicles. And now Talose has to respect these medium tanks. There is no infantry, so it was kind of okay. Now he could kind of sit back, but he was on the back foot. Like he did give up this property. Just great job there by Arya. Wow. I feel like maybe Talose had to get this property. I know that the infantry would have died next turn, but man, maybe that was a missed opportunity.